Food is something that connects all of us to the environment. It's the most intimate link between people and the environment, and it says a lot about the way we treat the environment, the way we feel about it.
Food is delicious and awesome, and to have better food is better for each individual person.
It's the food of the future, and if we don't act now, then, it could be too late.
I just want good food. That's it.
The state of Maine is distinguished for its abundance of agriculture, community engagement, and organic products.
The University of Maine System has 7 campuses, and Orono is the only campus that is self-operated in its dining services. On the other campuses, it's a contracted food service, meaning that a lump sum is paid to a company that will provide procurement as well as preparation of food and staffing and the recipes and all of that.
If 70% of campuses around the U.S. are getting their food from those major companies, we can really, change the direction.
Hundreds of farmers, students, community members, and many organizations banded together in 2015 and into 2016 to ask the University of Maine System to increase its commitment to local food and real food.
The commitment to local from the UMaine System forces the vendors who want this contract for food service to tell the UMaine System how they will hit that 20% goal in the next few years.
Several companies, including Aramark, Sodexo, and the Maine Farm and Sea Cooperative, competed for this contract so that they could provide food service to 6 of the 7 UMaine campuses.
In addition to local, though, many people from across the state asked for a 20% commitment to real food, which didn't end up in the food service bid from the UMaine System.
The Real Food Challenge has a goal of switching 20% of campus food to real food, which is ecologically sound, local, humane, or fair.
So fair treatment of farm workers, fair treatment of cafeteria workers. Just because something is local doesn't mean that it's real, because there's a ton of pesticides being used in our communities, and we really want to cut down on that.
So the definition for local, for example, is one that has been changing a lot. The University of Maine System request for proposal came out with the definition of local meaning within 175 miles of any UMaine campus, meaning that if it's within 175 miles of USM, it's local in Fort Kent.
I think once people are made aware of the different aspects of real food, like the fairness, that it's humane, once they are educated about it, they will be receptive.
Every administrator that I've had a meeting with has, at least conceptually, been really interested in this idea for both reasons of sustainability and encouraging dialogue around food, but also engaging students.
I know that when I was in college, I went to Bates College, so it was when I got exposed to local food scene.
I believe the university really has, being a leader in sustainability, or at least claiming to be, we have an ecological duty and an ethical duty.
It would really paint the UMaine System in a really positive light. Probably bring a lot of awareness to their environmental studies, movements, and the sustainable ag section at UMPI and at Orono.
When there's local food and people can get engaged with that, then that becomes part of their lives at an early age, and then they really follow through with that and become local food customers themselves after college.
The opportunity lies not only with the potentially millions of dollars that can flow into the hands of our local farmers, fishermen, processors, and distributors, but also in the research, education, and public discourse that can result from having such intention and demonstrated commitment from our higher education institutions.
I think this is a really great opportunity for people to reclaim their voice and get power back in their choices and their ability to support certain causes and to keep money within the state rather than outsourcing it to big businesses, and to really make Maine more independent.
The UMaine System did include references to various pieces of these different values in their request for proposals or their food service bid, and they're still looking to find the best ways to move forward to cover some of those areas.
By adapting real food policies, we're really going to be taking ownership of that. People place a large responsibility on farmers, like it's their job to grow this food, and we need to support them, and we need to say that, we want real food, will you grow it for us? If people aren't going to buy it, then they're not going to make it. So, you know, the more people that get on board, the easier it is for those farmers to make commitments and to say, okay, we can do this, you know.
Having the UMaine System make this commitment doesn't mean that now we're all done and we don't have to worry about participating anymore. It's clearly a commitment dependent on partnership, collaboration, and ongoing transparency across the state. We really look forward to that and to helping solve the challenges that are sure to arise as the UMaine System strives to reach this goal and even exceed it. And I really look forward to celebrating the moment that they reach their initial goal as well.